Hello, everyone. Ah, nice to see everyone here. Alrighty then. Okay, good. Because I saw that everything seemed to dip for like a second. I just wanted to make sure that everything's okay. Okay, so YouTube did have a hiccup for a moment. It looks like that's fine. Great. So I'm like, this game shouldn't be fucking up my computer at all. Technically, I am a couple minutes late because I shouldn't have had to put up the timer. But in all honesty, I've been working on audio stuff for like the majority of the day, while also doing some other personal things. And generally, I forgot to eat. So I was like, I need to make some food before stream. So, for obvious reasons, if I disappeared midstream, you will more than likely know why. It is probably to use the bathroom, or more than likely talk to a family member. So, welcome to Valhalla. But, I kind of wanted to come back to this game, mainly because there's been several times I have attempted to stream this game, knowing damn well that I can't voice 90% of these characters, because my voice does not go that high. There's a lot of females in this game. So, I'm very curious as to how this is going to go. Obviously, down the line, I would be very okay with collabing with other people who wants to join in on this, but obviously, I really just like this game. It is getting to the point where this game just kind of always has its hooks in me. Plus, after I played Tavern Talk, it just gave me the itch to play this again. Which also, thanks to my friend, he actually backed the game and he gave me a free copy. So when that game comes out, I'm going to be all over it. It's not going to be for like another year, but still, I'm going to be all over it. It's going to be fun. But yeah, I'm going to wait a little bit, let folks kind of funnel in. Actually, now that I think about it, should probably get some stuff ready as well. I sound like I'm dying slowly, and it's kind of funny, honestly. Because it's like, oh yeah, I felt completely fine. I ate this ramen, and now I feel like I'm dying. Well, not really, but eh. Like, I'm just like, oh yeah, I feel okay, but it's like, damn, I could, probably gotten something lighter. So let me see. So sorry if I am seem very distracted, because I forgot to also announce this in several other places I probably should have. Okay, so I think I should be good on that front. Actually, I feel like I should also pull this up. Alright, so that should be good. Huh. Alright, so we got everything all set on my end. And we should be able to begin. So, obviously he's going to say I have a save on here. Like I said, I have attempted to play this game, like, by myself in the past. Did not exactly go well. And also played this game a lot on my PlayStation when I first attempted streaming. Didn't also go well. Because, you know, having a very terrible mic quality, it's not really nice to listen back to. Glitch City, 2070 AD. A city that shouldn't exist. A tax haven where corporations and criminal empires reign supreme. In this place, all human life has been infected with nanomachines to keep them in check. Oh, wow, you really need to read this shit fast. Here, brutally in all its forms and everyday reality. A quality of life not... Oh, Jesus Christ, I really cannot read this. Fuck. Alright, I guess we're not reading this today. Oh. But either way, pretty much, life in this city is absolute hell. Take Glitch City, Night City, Dystopian City in general. Everything's ass. But, at the very least, on the small road just seconds away from the main street, somewhere near the slums, you can find the Hall A of the BTC certified bars named Valhalla. So, whenever you're having a very crap day, and you really just need to take the edge off, come on in, and have yourselves a drink. And it's here, where the story unfolds. So, thank you everyone for joining me to play some Valhalla. This game is best played getting comfortable. So, grab some snacks, grab some drinks, and enjoy. Sit back, relax, and have yourself a hell of a time. I will tell you this now. For my own sanity, I will not be trying to make female voices for everybody. Because you guys hear my voice. My voice is kind of rough. I'm not going to be able to do anything close to anything similar to female. So I'm a sure as hell try my best. Hey, over here. Boo! How's that for an entrance? Come on, Joe. Look sharp. The game's starting and the player needs a good first impression of its main character. I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend and the bar will eventually close. And I'll admit, my little prank on you might have got a bit overboard. But remember, life is 90% how you take it. Stay focused and look at the brighter side of things. I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should totally find it. In any case, you should totally check that parcel you just got. See ya! Oh. Just a dream. Hmm? There's something near the door. Chapter 1. Primera. Your membership to Shining Figured will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Make sure to save your data using the Life Backup app. You can now browse the Augmented Eye. Just so this is not feel long-winded, we'll probably take a couple times. We'll look at the Augmented Eye, but mostly just to pretty much cover events we may have missed, or just what BS is happening in the entirety of Glitch City. So for now, we'll take a look at some of these headlines. Mass immigration continues as Quincy reveals new economic adjustments, by Kimberly Lafayette. With inflation rates among the highest in the world, constant shortages of basic groceries, and a rampant violent crime, Glitch City's citizens look for a better life in other countries. Quincy, however, isn't happy with this. They learn in our schools and universities, the Prime Minister said during a talk with the Augmented Eye. But they apply what they learned somewhere else, and I find it rather insulting. This comes after revealing new economic measures for the city, which most analysts consider to be useless to the current environment. They don't know shit, concluded Quincy. I don't know why I gave him that voice, but that just seemed appropriate. Wonderlanders are the newest threat to your security. You think it would be... Okay, I can't drag. I was like, I'm not trying to scroll through this thing so damn slow. If you thought Alice Rabbit was good at cracking the most complicated security protocols in the world, then this new group will certainly blow your mind. They've yet to make an impact as big as Alice Rabbit, but they seem to be aiming very high with the recent threats issued against Prime Minister Quincy. We hold full access to Quincy's email network, and will release the whole database this January, the group declared during the stream. Shallow threats. When questioned, Prime Minister Quincy dismissed all of the group's threats by stating he's not hiding anything, and is not afraid of a possible leak of his email history. Maybe everyone will get to see what kind of TV I bought last month. That's so... Obviously, yes, this is dystopian as fuck, and honestly kind of concerning now that I think about it, how it's kind of mirrors real life currently. But saying what kind of TV I bought last month, like, we do not... It's not like he paid his cable, like, no, what TV did I buy? What kind of TV? Obviously, that could also mean he bought a new television last month, but highly doubtful, because that'll be unless he bought it online, that's a physical receipt. Wild parties. The people behind the Wonderlanders seem to enjoy dressing up in all kinds of rabbit costumes. Typo. During the stream. From Anthro to Bunny Girl. The purpose was to show the love and respect they have for Alice Rabbit, and their role in today's politics. We want to follow their example while having some fun. We're not sure if this will go anywhere, but we'll be there to tell you if it does. I'm skipping this one, because this one literally doesn't really say anything about this. Now, with everything, we will be heading off to our first, well, not first day, but our first weekday of work. Well, yeah, it's Tuesday. The beautiful music is so beautiful. Good evening. Ah, there you are, Jill. Oh, hey, John. When you admit you have a John face, Jill, and you let people call you Julius. Quiet. Are you okay? You look distracted. Where's Boss? I don't know. She went out to buy some stuff, and... Did you hear what I just told you? You said something? Yes, so you look distracted. Very, very distracted. It's nothing. I'm just thinking about stuff. What stuff? Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful, and... This was the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Hi there, buddy. Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago I just found out the bar was at risk of closing. But not only is my life being shaken up, apparently going crazy. On top of that, neighboring poor left me with the empty wallet, and I'll have to get evicted if I miss rent again. And there's all these beer cans around my apartment, and... Jill! Sorry, did you say something? Can you really work today? Of course I can. Let's go through the basics then, shall we? Just guess. If you can make a Piano Man, I'll skip the rest, but bear with me for a second here, okay? Let's start with the Sugar Rush. Look for the recipe using the navigation bar in the recipe book that will show up in the top left. You can also sort drinks by flavors like sweet or types like manly. Drag the desired amount of ingredients from the cells on the right into the shaker in the center. Now, when done, press the mix button and press it again to stop mixing. Click the serve button or the drink itself to serve it, and that'll be all. Oh, but if the drink looks messed up, you will need to press reset to try it again. And press reset at any time, even while the shaker is moving. Don't be afraid to use it. Actually, I think his name is actually pronounced Jill? You would think it would be Gil, but who knows. Gil, I'm the one that went through the formal BTC instruction, and this should be no problem. Alright, so Sugar Rush. To Adelaide, Powder Delta, Alpha for Carver Train. I don't know if he's even gonna drink it. I just really want to see, because if he does, he's about to get fucked up. Here. Happy now? A little, but not quite. Let's do one more. I know. Please humor me for a bit. Some drinks need to be blended. This is done by mixing it for over 5 seconds. You can tell it's being blended when sugar starts moving faster. You also need to check if the drink should be served on the rocks or aged. Check ice and age buttons on the side to select the one you need. And in case it wasn't obvious, on the rocks means you have to toggle the ice cap. It should be noted that the station will add the ice after mixing. And it's not something you should mind about. Just a fact. Give me a Moonblast and I'll leave you alone. Keep in mind what I say. Yeah. Get this man a Moonblast. So 6 Adelaide, 1 Powder Delta, 1 Flare Guide, and 2. Count 'em, 2 Karma Train. On the rocks, and blended. And off we go. Here, did I amuse you for long enough? You did. Sorry, no. Let's get to work. Yeah. Oh yeah, before I forget. You can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients. But if the recipe is already over 10 ingredients, the drink is already considered big. Oh, and if the recipe says it's optional Karma Train, it means you can use none or Village of the Brim. Optional Karma Train doesn't count towards making a big drink, of course. Karma Train is an alcoholic factor in a drink. It doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has an effect. If you add too much of it, the client will get drunk faster, so please be mindful of that. Are you done with the exposition? Now I am, yeah. Hey guys! Oh, who's that? Don't know. Found her while I was out shopping. Why bring her here? Well, it was either leave her outside with the mercy of society's finest, or bring her unconscious body in here. She's gonna be so racket when she wakes up. You know that! That's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. You can't just push that responsibility onto us. We have work to do, damn it! There's 2 of you. Believe in yourselves. You think Chief knocked her out? Nah, that's unlikely. He'd be crying about our taunting us if that were the case. There's no one here to pick on such a small girl. At least not unprovoked. Yeah, you're right. Well, just need to keep quiet. She seems to be sleeping soundly, not comatose. Yeah. Okay then, time to start tonight. Yes, I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom. Not begun. While you spent the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what, we got some interesting clients come in. Dogs. Lots of them. You're joking. Girl, you've known for how long now? You look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that. Well, so, as punishment for being able to deal with all of that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. Have fun. Just that? Fine, that's no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? Here. You brought that from home, didn't you? That I did. Fine. Well, by the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. The bottle needs to have all of its 12 slots filled with the song before it can start. I don't know what was the logic behind that decision. Ah, bet we can choose the music. So, let's see. Night, I kind of want it to start like kind of upbeat and then slowly like start to wind down. Snowfall? I need one more. I'll put Dawn Approach because that seems like thematically the best thing to put considering we're in a bar. Alrighty. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey you, give me a beer. Oh, sure, right on it. Guy wants a beer. He looks quite the big guy though. So we give the big guy a big beer. So, you know, 2 Adelheid, 4 Bronze Extract, 2 Powder Delta, 4 Planner Guide, and the rest is Cametrine. And make it mix. Here you go, Big B. Yeah, this one's good. Pretty good, in fact. Nice job. Thanks, I guess. Feel like I was in a meeting close by. This hell code spreads like mine. Although, to be fair, work has taken me to worse hellholes. Like New Jersey 3. These lines are still gonna fuck with me because I haven't played this game in so fucking long. Though the idea, like the questions I had before are just gonna keep popping up again. The fuck happened to New Jersey 2? What happened to New Jersey 2? I just gotta know. Like, for the love of all that's hope. Huh? What kind of work do you do, Mr. You're talking to Donovan D. Dawson, chief editor and owner of the Augmented Eye. Nothing gets published there without my blessings. The day started with quite the interesting fellow, it seems. So you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles about Alice Rabbit, then? Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about that urban legend. Wow, this guy is just the opposite of J. Jonah Jameson, because instead of just being like Spider-Man's a menace, is like, hey, I'm taking the clicks, whether she's good or not. I don't give a fuck. Can you blame them? The idea of some wildcard hacker working for their own goals, nobody else's. It's the kind of corny shit that brings clicks from all kinds. And clicks bring money, and money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars and houses and plastic surgery for the misses and the kids. Well, I'm not complaining about the fact that you write about the hacker, just that you write about them every single day. Some of it isn't even news, just speculations or copycats. Sounds familiar, Jameson. Not me, but J. Jonah Jameson. I would also like to say, looking at my YouTube is a fucking laugh, because every time you type in Jameson smiles, it's just the laughing meme of J. Jonah Jameson. It's fucking wild. I can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit. Well, first of all, I don't write about it. My interns do. The poor bastards think they'll make them full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on the topic while it's popular. And second, you're tired of one article about supposed hacker, but not all the daily stories about murders and other horrors. Well, I always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to the list. You're smarter than you look, kid. But if more people were like you, I go bigger from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier. How so? People get People get bored of a certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly. When I started in this job, I only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby and a boy getting hit by a truck. That's not enough. You need a full stop story behind it. That's why I like those articles. They're easy to write about, and you can make it better shit you want. Spend while they're hot, and even people like you, people who avoid the murder stories, will see them. That brings money, and like I said, money's good. Huh, I guess he has a point. Doing this man's voice is gonna fuck up my throat, I swear to God. I'm trying to go for like a gruff voice, because again, he's supposed to be a parody on J. Jonah Jameson. But I'm also not trying to do a Jameson impression, because that will actually destroy my voice. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too? Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than anyone else. They might also write about how everyone that likes a certain something should be sodomized. He hired Redditors. The worst part about that is they know half our clicks are coming from them, so they all diva like on my ass. I think you're being too harsh. What about... No, wait, I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your page are fucking annoying. See? The kid on the restaurant critique column, shit. I forgot that brat's name. Restaurant? I believe that's that kid. Couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column is the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obits. However, he still insists I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half of the places he visits. How so? He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. I've even heard he tries to get free meals by complaining he's a food critic. Poor bastard always gets laughed at when he said that. I do remember some guy coming here for free drinks and saying he was a critic or something. He looked like a fat child with a really small face. No. Wasn't this one then. Anyway. All this talk made me thirsty. Try to give me a beer this time, please. Coming right up. Beer again. Guy likes his beers. Become cheaper in bulk at the store, though. Time for another big beer. Oh yeah, fuck, I forgot. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I was like, what did I miss? I forgot the extra 2 planner guy. Here. Yeah, it's the big things in life that make life worthwhile. What about big troubles? Did I stutter, kid? Alright. So tell me, do you see many celebrities in this hellhole? Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole. If a place smells like soap and dog piss, I'm within my constitutional right to call it a hellhole.
I'm doing my best here, thank you very much.
What was that? Nobody important.
Hey, I heard that.
Don't be offended by what I said, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in hell rather than a hellish hole, if you like. Charming. So, celebrities? Not really. At least, not that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client. I don't see you losing your shit. And I'm making you feel special, honey. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people. Especially the red carpet kind of gossip. Those folks people will pretend to love, but actually want to see fall from grace. Pretend to love? Fall from grace? Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love celebs, but what they really want is to see their idols torn down to their level. They want to see them suffer, to get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them. No, I think gossip is just something enjoys, but nobody wants to admit to enjoying. You thought wrong, but even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their life by living somebody else's. Sadly, I fail to see the appeal in that whole thing. What do I care if this guy I saw in a random movie was wearing socks with sandals, or if they're dating God knows who? Even socks with sandals is practically a public indecency, but still. Oh please, as a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear that stuff. Like hairdressers. This sounds hypocritical coming from you. Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize it like people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human being. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day, I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. But this problem exists because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level. Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Hey, that dude that always plays the nice guy is indeed a really nice guy. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help, sensationalizing everything. It feels like they're instigating a behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place. You like your big words, eh, Brad? Well, two can play at that game of... Hey, you're a bartender, right? No, I'm a lab rat helping our world conquest. Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. This will always be a banger of a line. I don't care what anyone says. That is a banger-ass line. Screenshot it. Clip it. I don't care. This looks fucking wonderful. Anyway, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in a career. Talk about changing topics? Maybe. Why? Wouldn't you like to talk about those? I bet they were like, why, well. It It would be like that priest who published confessionary stories and got excommunicated and then lynched. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender. A personal stranger of sorts. You can have your ghostwriting. Have our staff do that. They do? You don't really think on a smithy is just one person, do you? Figures. Anyway, eventually the people from those stories would know it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh, and it would hurt the clients too, I guess. Well, if you ever retire, that offer's waiting for you. And I can't remember it. Sure. Do you want another drink, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. No, 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 no. A million godforsaken times, no. Hold on. Get yo bitch ass out my fucking chat with this bot bullshit. Get the fuck out. Hold on. And banned. Get the fuck out of my chat. Wonderful. Fucking hate those things. Apologies, everyone. Let's get back to talking to Mr. Donovan. Did I say something wrong? Not at all. I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Is it really that special? At work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson, or Boss. Boss is just a title. It's too impersonal and cold. It is? Mr. Dawson was my father and grandfather. It's too general. But Mr. Donovan, now that's more like it. They're referring to me, to the man in front of them, not to my family, not to my position as boss, to me. Do you want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan? Oh, gods, no. I want them to fear me. Not because I'm their boss or the name appearing on their paychecks, but rather because of mortal dread into them. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you were asking something. What was it? Drink. Another one. Do you? Ah, yes. You know what? Third time's a charm. Give me a beer. Hello, Mihu. Ohio. Alright. He is asking for a beer yet again. So, 2 Adelheid. 4 Bronze Extract. 2 Powder Delta. 4 Flanner Guide. And then fill the rest with Carbotrine. 1 beer. Here's hoping I don't pass out. Cheers. Enjoy. Say, kid, did this bot have any investors? He didn't call it a hellhole? There was some bloke named Sven that wanted to give us money if we stamped his face all over the place. But aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like at any fast food chain, so there are no local investors. Why? Just want to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Hold on, I need a drink after that one. Investors suck harder than my first wife's mouth. Why is so out of pocket? Oh. It's so out of pocket. Why? Donovan, please. Those bastards think they're so important because they put their money in the company. Well, I mean, you give me money so you can make more. Let me do my thing and I'll give you money. But no, they have to stick their noses and start changing the silliest of stuff. What good is it to be the boss if you still have to work for someone else? You still have to answer to unions and the government and those kind of organizations, don't you? Yeah, but that's paperwork. I can make somebody else do it and call it a day. These losers ask for meetings. They start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they found offensive. And then there was that one guy or gal that says, hey, why don't you do that one thing the other newspaper does? Recently they told me they needed more clicks. More clicks. I make sure to keep stuff spicy while still keeping production quality up. But it's never enough for them. Well, you know what? They want more clicks, I'll give them more clicks. I'll show them what happens when I do what they want and don't reject ideas. They'll know who the hell Donovan D. Dawson is. Should I be worried? Nah. Unless he paid before showing me off. I wonder what happened with Sven, though. You never heard from him again. Jill! Yes? What the hell happened in that bathroom? That kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs. Crafty dogs, I tell ya. You think their short legs would hinder them? The ceiling, the sinks, the toilets, the vents. Shh, wake up Brian Rose over there. I won't listen. Yeah. Oh, a client. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I... Big cum punch. Fast. Alright. Gum punch. I want to give him a gum punch already. Big gum punch. Let's go. That's 10 broths and extract. 2 flanner guide. And just cuz fuck them. We're gonna make it age, mix it, and here's your very large gun punch with a fuck ton of carbotrine, asshole. Here. You can actually make it then. This crack house is a bar? Hellhole, crack house? It smells like dog urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here? I'm surprised you decided to come to our little crack house after all, mister. What the hell do you care? Payment registry says... The question then, Mr. Ingram McDougal. Sorry about the smell. We're working on fixing it. There was a incident over the weekend. But it's Tuesday. Please, let me know what I can do to make your experience more pleasant regardless. If I pay you, will you come with me to a motel for a couple hours? No. Then I have no use for you beyond giving me drinks. Such pleasant clientele tonight. May I ask why you decided to come to our bar then? Somebody recommended me this place and I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. She says she's a regular here and all. I'm starting to doubt her taste. A regular? Can I ask who? No. I can see one thing. Whoever picks the music at least has decent taste. Thank you, dickbag. Hey Jill, where did you put the dish soap? Gills run out. Below the sink, where it's always been. Right. Oh, a customer. Good evening, sir. Hope you enjoy your stay at Valhalla. So, any other feedback you want to provide this establishment so we can enhance your customer experience? No. Nothing. That's interesting change of heart. I can't afford to sling to this place knowing she's here. You know my boss? I don't know her, but I know who she is. Dana Zane, the Red Comet. The woman who fended off mall rioters all by herself, knocking them out cold one by one. That's an achievement and a title I've never heard before. I know Boss did quite a few things before opening this bar, but that sounds... Would you happen to know how she got her mechanical arm? I heard a couple of stories, but they sounded too fantastical to be true. You've had an interesting change of attitude. I saw that woman take out armed rioters with her bare hands. Once you see something like that, it's hard to not keep your mouth shut in front of them. Interesting. You can relax, though. I've only seen her deal with clients personally about 2 or 3 times. One involved Class 5 weaponry, the other one a pickup artist, and latest had an alpaca. An alpaca? Not really an alpaca, but there's this woman that owns a textile company. She got really drunk, and then she started screaming she was an alpaca. She started spitting on everything afterwards. Boss had to show her the door. I'd rather not remember that night. Let's just leave it at that. Can I get you anything else? Give me a pile driver, please. Please, there's a word I haven't heard today. Coming right up. Pile driver. So, you didn't ask for big, so we'll go with 3 Bronson extract, 3 Flanic guide, and a 1, 2, 3, 4 Cometrain. Mix it, and you got yourself a fire driver. Here you go, jackass. It's fine, I guess. Hey, lady. You cannot hit me with these lines, dog. Hey, lady. Have you ever faked an orgasm? I can't even say that fucking line straight. Hey, lady. Have you ever faked an orgasm? I'm sorry, I think I heard wrong. I asked you if you faked... Don't fucking say it again. I asked you if you ever faked an orgasm. That's a question I'm not gonna fucking answer. I'll take that as a yes. I was just thinking about how good a lie can be. I mean, even the most sincere people lie once in a while. Lies can buy you time, lies can make you happy. Reality will come crashing through the door eventually, but for that moment, a lie can give meaning to you. I say lies are like your porn stash. You know they exist, but you shouldn't acknowledge them. Does that mean you really faked an orgasm? Because you look like you have a lot of experience. Ingram, please! Still, that's quite the random thought to just suddenly fucking have. Are you perhaps lying about something right now? Not really. I was just thinking about people making pod compliments about this crack house. Of course you are. Hey, I'm gonna need another drink here. Already? Don't you think you're drinking a bit quickly? That's my problem, not yours. Give me a Fringe Weaver. Alright! Fringe Weaver, what does that entail again? Oh, this... Ooh. This motherfucker wanna die. That's Powder Delta, I'm dumb shit. Alright. Age mixed. Here's the Fringe Weaver. Try not to drink it too fast. That's up to me. Hey lady, have you ever felt empty? Empty how? Like, hungry? No, I mean empty like there's a part of you missing. Can't say I particularly have. I just feel there's this part of myself that lacks something. An urge to get or do something that I just can't satisfy. Have you tried taking up a hobby? It might not solve your problems, but it might just keep you busy enough to avoid thinking about it. Any suggestions? Well, collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat sports, exercising. Sounds a lot cheaper than the alternative, which is bitches and alcohol. God damn it. Tried sex tourism once. It was like a bloody Russian roulette of STDs, so I left about midway through. I went to burn my Christmas bonus hiring 3 women for an orgy. Porn is more amusing and way cheaper. I also hired a girl to act like my daughter for a day for 3 years in a row now. Nothing seems to do it. Have you tried rescuing the puppy? Can't fuck puppies. At least you shouldn't. I'm drawing a blank, Pat. Can't think of anything that might help me. I was expecting you to help me. Or to believe me. I could have been lying through my teeth this whole time. Equal eye lady. Anyway, I'm leaving now. This smells killing me. Please come again. Don't count on it. Good. Boss, I'm gonna take my break. Alright. Actual breaks. I like it. I like it, Picasso. Alright, so while we sit here and do a quick break, I am also going to check on something real fast. So I wanted to check if anything was going on in here. Okay, cool. No, seems like everything seems to be going fine. Alright. I will definitely say, with me doing these voices, I will have to re-up on fucking water fast. Because, God, this is destroying my fucking voice. I'll be fine. It is now safe to keep playing. Instead of getting locked up this time. We'll keep the same thing going. Okay, just want to make sure. Okay then, back in action. Good evening. Good evening. Would you mind taking your helmet off? Oh, sorry, it's so comfortable I usually gotta have it on. Is this better? Yeah, thank you. What can I get you, Miss Master Specialist St. P. Asagarian, 765th Division, Dr. at your service. Wait, that's too long, so just come say. What can I get for you, say? Let's see. I'm gonna move for a sweet drink. Oh, but not sweet as in cool. Although a cold drink would be nice too, but not cool as in great, and especially not as in big. More so since I have to get up early tomorrow and I can't afford hangover. Sorry, did you get that? Sweet drink, preferably a cold one. That's not too big, right? Okay, I can do that. Give me a second. Sweet drinks. the blue fairy. Here. I just looking the price, but oh yeah, fuck! I forgot. I should have checked it at ice. God damn it! We don't get too many white knights as clients. I can only remember one other, in fact. You said you're from the Valkyrie Corps, right? Are you guys who deal with riots and stuff? Riots? Oh no. You're thinking of the Bushki Corps, the ones with huge plated suits, right? Yeah, those. No, we're different people. I mean, obviously we're different people, but we don't deal with riots or anything. In fact, you could say we deal with the aftermath. How so? To rescue, heal, and protect, we are the angels who soothe those suffering and the attacked. We are the light of hope in the darkness of times, the ones who assist the victims of crime. We watch and protect. What was that? Sorry, it's our sort of pledge of allegiance we decide that we do it every morning. What it means is that our duties mostly include rescuing civilians, healing the injured, and protecting them from theft. I missed that. Burglars, rapists, car crashes, anything that might happen on our watch. You mentioned heal. Are you a doctor, friend? Nah, I know many doctors, but I'm not one. I'm more of a paramedic. I treat people so they can arrive safely at the doctor. I'm also kind of a firefighter in that. I sometimes go to different places. Damn, that must be a tough job. Sort of, but it's also really rewarding. I mean, I've yet to meet somebody that isn't practicing their life. You notice some shocking sights. Yeah, this one time when I was saving someone from the top of the collapsing building, I looked down and was blown away by how pretty the sea was. It was like the starry sky on Earth. Oh, and there was this one time we were putting up gas out of the car. Water was pouring out of a hydrant with the pipes and scattered pieces of glass. It was all almost dreamlike. Let me see. What's happening? I sound a little bit soft on. Hold on. Really? I sound soft? That's kind of surprising. Should I turn myself up more? I could just kind of adjust that on the fly here. Because essentially when it comes to audio, my voice is kind of just tied to my little setup here. Are you at least able to hear me over the game? Because I could at least turn the game down, that's the problem. Alright, I turned it up a little bit. If it's too loud, just let me know. I can bump it back down a little. It ain't sent you. Two flying cars crashed and went boom. That's why it was so noisy. Any damage? A hole in the street. Don't know about the drivers or anything. I see. By the way, I think I'm done here. Did you check the toilet paper's locker? What about it? Oh my god! Huh? Why? What? I'm back. You tried to give me bandages at first, though. Did you have to pay? No. No problem then. Try on the drink. Says negative. There you go. You could be in cahoots with the clerk in the store. He even knew your name. Good point. But first of all, it's not my name. It's my boss's. Second, we are pretty much part of a chain. Sort of like the spicy chicken of bars. And finally, I'm not making you drink this. I offered it to you as a sign of peace. I mean, you are right. It is indeed suspicious on my part. Sorry. You could just ignore the drink, go through that door, and forget this ever happened. That would be it. You're at peace, and nothing of value would be lost. Are you implying something won't have value because I ignored it? Are you saying my presence is so unimportant that my lack of action will yield no difference? Someone has self-esteem issues. Eh? And what about the drink? Are you gonna let this fruit of your work go to waste so easily? No, well, I'll let you know. I'm not that unimportant that your work doesn't matter. I'm not sure you should drink it all so fast. So, how was it? It was good, I guess. It'll help calm me down a bit, I think. W, because any other time I have attempted to give this girl a fucking drink, she's always said it's something I would not order. So that means I gave her the right fucking drink. Let's go. Are you alright? Yeah, I guess you were telling the truth. Sorry about that. No problem. If I were you, I'd have probably reacted the same way. I should apologize for my last comment, too. It came out as insensitive. I guess I'll stay for a while. I need to get my thoughts. Can you tell me how I got here? My boss found you unconscious and brought you here for safekeeping. And you were asleep until that car crash outside. I see. I guess it's better to wake up here than on the streets, stripped of clothes, dignity, and or organs. How did you fall unconscious? Tired? Sick? I guess I'm sick, but I'd rather not talk about it. Of course. I'll tell you what. Your drinks are on the house tonight. Why would you do that? Consider an apology on behalf of everyone here for all the trouble we caused you. Also, something tells me you might be right now. Yeah, you might be right. Okay then, I'll take you on your offer. I'll have a piano man. Will you be fine? Yeah, I just go with the last one, so I want to enjoy this one. Coming right up then. Mix it, baby. Where did I fuck? Oh, god damn it. I hit AIDS and not on the rocks. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Mix it, baby. And hand off this girl her piano man. Here. Yeah, this is the one. My dad used to drink these before an actual pianist attempted to murder him. What did he do? Your dad, I mean, to provoke the pianist like that. Wrong place, wrong time, I guess? He was relaxing in a bar when suddenly the pianist leapt off the stage and started punching him. Some say he was off his meds and that my dad looked like some music critic that bashed him. I still hold my stance that he just got too excited. Jazz does that to you. Ah yes, definitely. Jazz makes you too excited and starts fighting people. I see. The Piano Man has an interesting story. It was originally created by a bartender in honor of a pianist friend of his that had just died. Apparently, it mixes all the flavors said friend liked the most. Oh, that's nice. So, this is how it feels to go for a drink at the end of a long, hard day at work. I'm not sure if I like the fact that I'm falling into that. Where do you work, Miss... Call me Kim. I don't know if I can say I work yet, though I'm still just an intern. Can I ask where? Have you heard of the newspaper called The Augmented Eye? I read it every morning. In fact, Donovan D. Dawson was here earlier. I know I smell that nasty cologne. That bastard leaves his week wherever he goes. So you believe me? I do. God, you have no idea how much I hate that chauvinistic horse blower. Harsh words. The worst part is, I kind of admire the way he does stuff. He's so forceful about things, he wants people to have it done before they even realize what's going on. He even got a pizza delivery boy to work server maintenance. A full week passed before the pizza shop asked where the hell he was. And would you believe it? The guy became decent at server maintenance, despite having no prior experience. It's kind of admirable, but at the same time, he needs guts. Ugh! Knowing that I have to work for him, it's... ah! Why are you working there, then? Did I ask something I shouldn't have? No, don't fret about it. I'd rather not talk about it, though. Fair enough. What's your name, bartender? Call me Jill. Is it hard to be a bartender, Jill? I guess it's as hard as being a cook somewhere. You keep going through the motions while trying to provide something of quality, all while entering the whimsy of people's orders. I think the hardest part is dealing with the chemical hazards that people might leave behind. Why? At one point, I thought about being a bartender, but I was afraid they'd make me wear skimpy clothes and dance or something. Here we go again. Well, it depends on where you start working, you know? I guess I was lucky Valhalla didn't end up being a tacky disco overseen by a DJ with an afro. My boss just wanted a comfy place, I think. Your boss sounds like an interesting person. What with wanting to put me somewhere safe and all that. She is. She's so cool and collected, but has no qualms about showing excitement about stuff. Sure, she's been a bit tense the last couple days, but even then, when you're with her, everything just feels under control. She also has this mechanical arm. I have no idea how she got it, but... Sorry, I got carried away. It was fun to see you break the wise bartender character you're using here. That is pretty much me when people just kind of ask if Jameson's like an entire like character. Like it's like the person, yes, he is a character. The voice and how I act, no, that is not. That is just how I am. I'm a fucking goofball, but I am also very like loving and endearing. I care about people. Obviously, when I'm doing script, that's not me being me. That is me reading a script and portraying a character. But if you decide to talk to me outside of streams and stuff, I just kind of talk your ear off about those things I like. I can listen to you talk my ear off about shit you like. It's not the character. I'm just a nice person. That's it. Yeah, entire shtick is retired mafioso, but also I just like being a nice man.